Hi, everyone. Welcome to the next 3-minute video on how to survive the COVID-19 crisis. And today I want to talk about something that I can't unsee in the world right now, which is fear. Um, it just seems so palpable. Everybody we talk to, my team, clients, everyone is really, really fearful right now. And I think we all have to honor our fear in different ways. Some people are fearful of catching the virus. Some people are fearful of loved ones catching the virus. Some people like me are a little bit more fearful for the economy in general, because I think that that's the longest term effect. But one of the things that I've consciously worked really relentlessly hard at since everything broke was to make a choice to not live in fear. And when I say this, I mean, there's a lot of us that might be waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning with a scratch in our throat thinking, oh my gosh, I have it. And that's when fear starts taking over our lives. And it's a really difficult and dangerous place to live. I want to make it very clear. I make a conscious choice not to live in fear for a couple of reasons. One, I know my team and my family needs me to not succumb to fear, and fear is a feeling. Fear oftentimes is not rooted in factual statements. If you wake up in the middle of the night with that scratch in your throat, fear will tell you have it. Facts will tell you to take your temperature and realize I probably don't. I also understand that fear can bring us down a lot of rabbit holes to the choose your own adventure of the worst thing that could ever happen stories. And those are the things that I really want to avoid people having. Take it one day at a time. Today we woke up. I feel great. My family's good. It's sunny outside, or I've got a pile of work to get through, and that's what I'm going to focus my energy onto. You have to be cognitive of how much news you're watching. We cannot succumb to the fear feelings. You got to look at the facts. The facts are, we know it's going to get a little worse before it gets better, and that's going to be difficult. But the facts are, we are going to get through this, number one. And number two, that, for most of us, this is going to be something, if we do catch, that we can rebound from. My husband works in nursing homes, so he is essential, and he's going into, healthcare facilities right now. But the facts are is that they're taking extreme measures where possible. Not every place is equipped the same way. A shipment came in and he got to deliver them to nursing homes, and people were extraordinarily grateful, to get those supplies that are so desperately needing. But we need people that are fearless, that are going and fighting this war. So sometimes when you're sitting at home and you think you've got a scratch on your throat, just kind of think of, I've got a cousin who's actually about to give birth in now probably a week. And she's an ICU nurse in New Haven, Connecticut, one of the hardest hit areas. They won't let her go into a patient's room that has COVID-19, but she is there supporting it and still running around. And I don't think there's much that could stop her. She wants to be part of the solution. And there's these people out there that are pretty fearless. So where you can, if you guys have been paying attention to our Pay It Forward, the things that keep me not living in fear are focusing on the facts. I have to be facts-based. I cannot be in a situation where I'm just dealing with feelings. My feelings tell me lies. The facts tell me the truth. I really have been trying every single day, as you guys have been seeing in our emails, one act of gratitude, whether it's calling an old friend that I know lives alone, whether it's helping my grandmother download a bingo game on her iPad, whether it's taking some of the first responders. We sent pizzas out last Friday to a bunch of nurses. And honestly, one of them wrote back and said, in a 14-hour shift, that's the only time I ate. When I'm starting to think about it, I'm like, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Do not let fear take over your minds. So if you're fearful and you're at work, I want to talk to you for a second. You have to become an invaluable employee during these times. You can be sitting down and watching TV on your couch or kind of goofing off at work when it's slow, or you can be asking, who can we call? Agencies are going to fight for new business, and your competition needs to be fierce. Think about as well, how are you going to give back to your work family who is keeping you employed right now, who's keeping, all these insureds happy? Those are the kinds of things that are going to fight back fear the most. But ask yourselves, in the last few days, have you been living in fear, or have you been living in gratitude? Have you been succumbing to your feelings or looking at the facts? And that's what's really going to get us through that. So I hope you take this tip. Go ahead and respond back. Also, let us know if there's any videos that you'd like us to share or create. We've got some great responses. And share this along to other insurance professionals. That's what we want to see happen so that we can get through this together. Thanks, guys.